She-Hulk's got a new suit and she could be possibly joining the Avengers right now. And I'm like, this is cool. This is what character I want in the Avengers, not Storm. This is Sensational She-Hulk issue 9, and unfortunately, this is the second to the last issue. They're ending this run, which I don't know why. It's actually been pretty good. And at the end, we might be seeing Jennifer dating someone else outside of Jack of Hearts. So Jennifer and Jack of Hearts, right, got back from the mission and Venus, whatever, like that vacation club, and they're going back to their apartment. Ransack and Carcass, right, have been staying at She-Hulk's apartment, right, because that's her clients, and she got, you know, probation for 2 weeks. So they had nowhere to stay, and that's her clients. So while being at the apartment, they pretty much destroyed her whole place. Ransack is fucking wearing Jennifer's sweater, right? He's like, it's too fucking cold in here. And Jack of Hearts is like, I'm gonna melt your eyes if you don't take that shit off right now. Jack of Hearts tells Sheila, okay, hey, listen, go finish your last day of vacation. I'll handle it here, making sure these two numbskulls don't mess up the place more. When Jennifer goes outside of her apartment, right, she pretty much gets a call from Titania and Volcana to be like, hey, do you want to burn some steam off? So they go outside and start beating the shit out of each other, just releasing their fucking anger, and Jennifer is going rogue. You hear like part of the building blow up, right? And Carol shows up. She's like, hey, you never return my calls. I need to talk to you. Jennifer tells Carol, like, I'm not even wearing like good clothes for the interview. She's like, it's not an interview, it's an offer. I want you to come with me. Come to the Impossible City. What's weird here, it looks like Thor and She-Hulk are still like nervous about each other because I think they dated or they had a fling. And even, you know, Thor's face is all fucking red and shit, same as Jennifer. And Carol shows Jennifer her own room. Also tells her about how the Impossible City's alive. And then Carol shows Jennifer her new clothes, her new suit, and how T'Challa, Wanda, and Carol pretty much made it up for her, and Jennifer loves it. After this, right, they pretty much go to the meeting. Every Wednesday, I guess Tony pretty much gets the team together and has a meeting, almost like a calendar meeting, right? Like saying like what's going on, stuff like that. What's weird though is why is Tony wearing like his classic suit, and same with Thor? It's not really like the suits they're wearing right now, which is kind of confusing. Later that night, she goes back to New York City and goes back to her apartment. Her apartment's clean, whatever, and she goes in bed with Jack of Hearts. She-Hulk tells Jack of Hearts, like, hey, Carol wants me to join the Avengers, and I don't know what to even think about. Jack tells Jennifer, like, I would love if you joined the Avengers. She's like, well, what will happen between us? They don't even know you're alive right now. And he's like, well, we'll just tell them. Or, you know, I could just go up there in the Possible City and say what's up to you. Like, we don't have to end this, right? Jennifer falls asleep, and Jack tells her, I love you, like, multiple times, and she just falls asleep on it. And look at Jack of Hearts' face. And she talks about how Tony and her, like, you know, seem like a little flirty, and you saw something with Thor. So it feels like this relationship is going to end. Knock, I guess you're happy.